Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Easy catching this thing. You know how I do. Throw that thing to me. You know how I handle it. Hey, that was week 2 for y'all, bro. That was week 2 for y'all. Okay? That was. Hey, that was nuts out there. Hey, before we get into that, I've upgraded. Hey, man, this recording thing is paying off for me, as you can see, in a way. As you can see, I'm clearly taking it serious. I'm upgrading things as I can, when I can, if I can. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm taking advantages of things that are given to me, and I'm trying to make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everybody's support out there that have been coming to the videos, that have been coming to watch, and have been rocking with me. I really appreciate that. Much love and thanks for you guys. Couldn't be doing this without you guys coming here and, sticking it out and watching these crazy ass videos. But hey, man, we got to get into week 2 because, man, it's so good to have football back, bro. It really is. It is so nice to have NFL football and college football back on TV. And yeah, man, we're loving every bit of it, bro. So let's go ahead and get started, bro. We're going to get into Thursday Night Football because I wasn't able to touch on that as soon as I wanted to. But we have Philadelphia Eagles versus Minnesota Vikings. And for the last few years, Philadelphia's had Minnesota's number. And it just continues to happen. So Philly pulled this one out 34-28. You know what I'm saying? It was actually a lot closer than it should have been. Because in all retrospect, Philadelphia was kind of busting their ass. But Kirk Cousins and those Minnesota Vikings do not go away easily. As we've seen many, many times before, they come to play and they do their best to try to win. Right now they're 0-2. It's a bit of a tough spot, and they've kind of had they're going to have a gauntlet coming up here soon. So, losing that game to the Bucks week 1, that was a head scratcher. And it's going to prove to be very detrimental to them for the rest of the season unless they're able to pull out some quality wins. But, hey, your boy Kirk Cousins had about 300-plus yards, and he was lighting it up with Justin Jefferson. Jay had 11 catches for 159, no touchdowns. But after last year, he didn't want to have the same display of getting absolutely shut out by Darius Slay, big play Slay. But he came out and he did his thing. He hooped. He put his team in positions to win. He did have a crucial fumble late in the game where he fumbled out of the end zone and resulted in a touchback. But hey, man, what can you do? That's just a part of life. That's just a part of the game, dude. You're trying to make a play. You're trying to give it your all. Sometimes it just ends up on the other end. Can't be too mad about it. It is what it is. It happens. You just gotta, take that with a grain of salt. Move on. Come back next week ready to play. Okay, and apparently they got the Chargers next week. I believe it's the Chargers. I could be wrong. I don't officially know. I think that's what somebody was telling me earlier today, that they have the Chargers. But if they do, those are 2 0-2 teams that are currently battling to try to figure it the fuck out. We'll touch on the Chargers later. But DeAndre Swift, boy, he had a night. Hey, first off, shout out to the Eagles offensive line. Okay, me and my buddy Mitchell were going over this a few days ago. I was like, what offensive line would you take? And me personally, I'm taking Philly's offensive line right fucking now. Right now. Give it to me. Let me have him. Give me. You know what I'm saying? Because that man is a product of that. Now, don't get me wrong. DeAndre Swift is a solid fucking player. A great out the backfield catcher as well. He's great at that. But he put up 175 yards and a tutty behind that offensive line. I told people at the beginning of the season, putting DeAndre Swift behind that line was going to be fucking phenomenal. When the trade was made, I was like, look, bro, DeAndre Swift, yes, he's injured. He has some injuries. And he's had to carry a bit of a load when he was over there in Detroit. But right now, he's behind a absolutely massive offensive line that is going to put him in position to be great. And we just saw that completely on display on Thursday. 175 yards. That man was eating. Num nums. That's what he was doing, bro. He was eating out there. Okay, shoot. Your boy Devontae Smith, four of them things for 131. We told people this year Devontae was going to have a career year, and he's going to let people know. And so far, so fucking good. 131 off of 4 catches, bro. 4 of them things, bro. He is deep balling motherfuckers. Pause. He is catching massive goals, okay? 131, 4 catches, 1 tutty, bro. Pfft. Absolute animal right now. Jalen Hurts, he did have 3 touchdowns, 2 of them for 2 were rushes, because you know how it is with the QB sneak. Them boys they just lay it on you when it comes to that QB sneak. There's not much you can do about it. You just kind of got to just let it go and just let it be what it is. There's not much stopping that when it comes to that play. It's so fucking easy for them to run that play and just make shit happen, you know? That's just what they do. I mean, they're trying to abolish it by the end of the year. I mean, hey, man, if you do, you do. If you don't, whatever. But if you do, that's the Philly rule, okay? Keep it 10 stack. That's a Philly rule. Just like Tom Brady got the fucking, the hitting below the waist, the hitting at the ankles rule, Philly gonna have the push rule, okay? They're tired of it. People were sad because they can't figure it out. They can't do it. Everyone can do it. I don't know why I just don't do it. It's not like it's just Philadelphia's fucking play. Everybody can do it. It's just everybody can't do it at a successful rate that Philadelphia is doing it at. I mean, but whatever. That's another fucking discussion for another day. Jalen Hurts had 18-23, 193 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 through the air. Was it a great game for him? No. But Minnesota was dropping 8. I mean, I don't know how many people were throwing against that, me personally, but they dropped 8. It was like, we don't want to get beat over the top. And they made it a point to not do so. So what did Philadelphia do? They ran it down your throat. They told you we gonna beat you in the trenches, and they absolutely beat you in the trenches, bro. That offensive line deleted Minnesota. Those 170-something plus yards by DeAndre Swift should all be accredited to that offensive line, because them boys made that happen. Big facts. Anyway, as I said, Philadelphia, 34-28. You know, great game. Great fucking game. Bills, Raiders, not much to talk about. Josh Allen had he came out and had a, bounce back game. Thank you, Josh Allen, by the way, for not making me look like a jackass and going out there and playing how you're supposed to fucking play. 31-37, 274, 3 touchdowns. Okay, you did what you're supposed to do. Can you do that every fucking week, bro? Every fucking week. Consistency, my nigga. Every fucking week, bro. Consistency, bro. You have these games where you just completely forget how to football. Like, got amnesia or something. I don't know. It's just crazy. Like, you see, I'm scratching my head because it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me, bro. Cut it out. But 38-10 over the Raiders. Jimmy G had a piss poor game, and Devontae Adams ended up going out with a concussion. Still had about 83 plus yards and a touchdown. So he did his thing. He did what he's supposed to do. I could be wrong on the 83 yards, but he did have a touchdown. Ravens. Bengals. Joe Burrow, you were 27-41 for 222 yards with 2 touchdowns and an interception. Now, what I'm trying to figure out, Joe Burrow, is how did you just get paid and all of a sudden your football tactics declined? Over 2 games, bro. What is happening? What is going on in Cincinnati to where y'all are off to these just atrocious starts? Now, I'm not going to worry about it right now because the same thing happened last year. You got off to an 0-2 start. You figured it out. You made the playoffs. You got to the fucking, I believe the AFC Championship game. You're taking on the good old Chiefies. So, you figured it out. But at some point, y'all got to cut that shit out, man, and just play ball the way you know how. Jamar Chase is as you can see, getting frustrated because he's not getting the touches that he wants. Not as if he's not getting the ball thrown to him. It's just he's just not coming up with these receptions, bro. And people are playing you tight, Jamar. Like, it's 2 years of displaying what you can do. And if I'm a defensive coordinator, you're fucking right. I am game planning for you all day long. And I am not going to let you get off. But that's where you as a superstar have to say, I don't care what kind of defense you throw at me, I'm getting mine. Okay? That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you have to do. You got to go out there as a superstar and go get yours. Don't matter what defense you throw at me, look it, I'm getting off for at least 80 and a tud. But it is what it is. Lamar Jackson, 24-33, 237 yards, 2 touchdowns. Lamar Jackson has had the Bengals number for a long time. When he plays, he beats the Bengals. I was letting my dog know a few days ago, he was deciphering if he should start Lamar Jackson or Trevor Lawrence. Shout out my nigga Lamar. Not Lamar Jackson, but he knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, absolutely start Lamar. Right now he's 11-1 against the fucking Bengals, bro. Every time he sees him, it's a problem for the Bengals. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on Lamar, man. He's hooping. He's doing his job. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Yeah, he's coming off injury, but hey, man, he's handling the shit. Don't sleep on that, man. Don't sleep on him. So Sunday was also in the realm of comebacks. We've had 3 of them, I believe, that happened yesterday. 3. We'll get with the one with the lesser of the ones. Okay, that wasn't really super duper sting, but it was pretty bad. Atlanta beat Green Bay 25-24 after a 12-point comeback in the fourth quarter. Desmond Ridder was 19 of 32 for 237, 1 tutty and 1 interception. But the big bright note is Bijan Robinson, that young rookie, looks like he's trying to get the crown for Rookie of the Year. And so far, so good. He's handling his motherfucking business. He's got them Atlanta boys looking right. Desmond Ridder, he's okay. He's managing the game. He's a game manager from what it looks right now. Hopefully, for those who are Atlanta fans, he takes that next step. He goes above, and he's no longer a game manager. He is a motherfucker who can take the game over and slang rock. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Love for the Green Bay Packers, 14-25, 131 with 3 tutties. So at this point, it's on your defense at that juncture. That's fourth quarter. You got a 12-point lead. You can't be too conservative, but you can't be too fucking overhype. You know what I mean? You gotta know the middleman there. And you just got to pull that out. That's a 12-point lead in the fourth quarter, man. You got to pull that one out. This ain't like you bitch on Saturday, no pullout game. No, you got to pull that one out, bro. God damn it, no babies. Pull that shit out. Boy, another massive comeback yesterday. Washington 35, Denver 33. Now, this game started off phenomenal for Denver. Your boy Russell Wilson was like 6 for 6, like 150 yards, 2 tuds. He was looking solid out there, bro. Old Russ was back. People were hyped. Motherfuckers on Facebook, I told you, bro, Russell Wilson, Russ my guy. And as soon as you say that, it all came crumbling down. Boy, y'all had an 18-point lead on Washington, and all y'all had to do was close it out. I don't know what it is with these teams in the AFC West and just giving up games, man. It happens with the Chargers. It happens with Denver. It happens with Vegas. The only team that don't give up big leads because they're too busy coming back from is the fucking Chiefs. I can't hate the man, though, because he's... Patty Ice is nice. Quote me on that one. Patty Ice is nice. But hey, man, that young Sam Howell, young rookie, 27 to 39, 299 with 2 tuds, bro. And Terry McLaurin was out there giving people boogies, okay? If they still got the You Got Moss segment up there, he need to be up there at the end of this week. He need to be up there because that brother was giving people good work. But that is a huge 18-point comeback for a rookie on the road. You're in Mile High and you just depleted an 18-point game. I don't know what Denver needs to do. I don't know. Maybe Russ isn't the answer. Maybe Sean Payton isn't the answer. We don't know yet. Right now, we do know you're 0-2 after having leads in 2 games. You had leads. All you got to do is finish. Finish. Why is that so hard for you AFC West teams? Y'all have to finish games. When you got a team down, knockout blows, bro. You gotta do that. Why y'all can't? I don't fucking know. It is beyond me, dude. It really is. But y'all gotta do better. Y'all really gotta do better. Fuck. It's just crazy. At one point in the game, so at the very last play of the game, because we have to touch on this, Russell Wilson throws a 50-yard bomb as a Hail Mary, and it is caught by Denver for a fucking touchdown. So everybody and their mom's fucking screaming, oh my God. You got to go for 2. And on your 2-point conversion, your receiver gets absolutely mauled. He does. Now, the fact of the matter is you shouldn't have been in that situation. You shouldn't. Because you're up 18. You shouldn't have been in that situation. Period. You should have handled your business and won that game. But, nonetheless, your dude got fucking mauled, okay? He got abused. But there was no flag. That is an obvious PI that didn't get called. And I put this on Facebook yesterday. Plays like that is the reason why PI should be a challengeable or reviewable fucking play. Now, some may say like, oh, that's just going to make the game longer. Oh, that's too much time, whatever. Dude, they're already making the game longer by throwing 800 million fucking flags all over the place. But when it actually happens, you're not throwing a flag. You can't pick your flag up or just hold your flag when you feel it's necessary for you. Like, you can't do that, bro. By no means should that homie have been fucking trampled by old buddy from Washington and there is no flag. That's insane. But everybody's cool with Bradbury with the small tug there being a flag for a holding in the Super Bowl. Yes, I'm still fucking salty about that. Okay? I don't care. I like Patrick Mahomes, don't get me wrong. But that play is fucking ridiculous. So if you're going to throw a flag right there, why aren't you throwing a flag on Washington when he's absolutely destroying this guy? I don't want to hear a bang bang play. I don't want to hear that shit. Because it's not a bang bang play. All he did was bop him upside the head and then was like, oh, incomplete. This stupid shit that they do and they never actually did anything. That shit makes me so mad. A PI should be a reviewable fucking play. Point blank period. That should be a reviewable fucking play because that's absolutely atrocious. But unfortunately, Washington comes out on top. Well, I'm not going to say unfortunately because it's actually good for the NFC East. We'll get into that in a moment. The New York Big Buddy Giants, they overcame a 21-point deficit to the also tanking Arizona Cardinals. Let me be clear. Giants, you're not a good team. I don't care that you just overcame a 21-point deficit against a team that, one, doesn't have their starting quarterback. Two, is tanking for the year because they want top picks. You guys had to overcome a 21-point deficit to this team. Now I'll give you kudos and I'll give you credit where credit is due. Daniel Jones had himself a game, 26 for 37, 321, 2 touchdowns and an interception. And a rushing touchdown. Okay, so he handled his business. But you had to handle your business against a team that has like the 30th ranked defense. And they're tanking, dude. They're fucking tanking. You're not supposed to even be in that situation where you have to do that with that squad. Yes, credit where credit is due. He had a good game. But you were supposed to have a good game the whole game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that team is bad. You should not have been down 21 points to the Arizona Cardinals with no Kyler Murray. Who's the guy? Josh Dobbs? When the fuck is he even playing? When's the last time he started? Pretty sure he was with fucking Pittsburgh last year, getting no play time. Look, man, congratulations, Giants. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound like a hater. I'm just calling it like it is. I'm just giving you the facts. If Philadelphia, being the team that they are, had to come back from a 21-point deficit against Houston, all the headlines. Philadelphia's just, they ain't got it, man. Yeah, they came back, but it never should have been that way. I'm going to hold y'all to that same standard. Because you made the playoffs last year, New York. I mean, y'all know who y'all ran into, but that's another situation. But that never should have been a thing. That deficit shouldn't have happened. Look, I know y'all, he's hating. I'm not hating, bro. I'm just keeping it 10 stacks. That deficit never should have happened. At all. Okay, like that's crazy. That never should have been a deficit you should have been in. Period. But congratulations to you. Pretty much every NFC East team won. Actually, every NFC East team won this weekend. So let me just drop a little fun fact on you guys. NFC does not have a team with a losing record in it. NFC East, excuse me. Does not have a team with a losing record. They have 3 teams with 2-0 records. 3 undefeated teams within that division. Let me tell y'all how much it just warms my heart to know that NFC East is just giving people work. Why? Because we got called the NFC least for like 2 years in a row. Now look at us. Busting everyone's ass in the league. Be mad about it. Bitch ass niggas. But it just makes me mad seeing that shit, bro. Seriously. So we got Monday Night Football tonight. Who the fuck is playing? I know Cleveland's playing the Steelers. And I think Panthers are playing... I can't remember. They're kind of whack teams. But once we get through tonight, the first doubleheader of the season on Monday Night Football, that's going to be awesome. Yeah, that's going to be good to see. And don't worry, stay tuned. Because we will talk about this CU-CSU game. We'll do that tomorrow. But, yeah, it has to be talked about because that shit was so crazy, bro. So crazy. But, hey, man, thank y'all for rocking with me. And thank you for turning in with my new gear. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to come up out here. I'm trying to do some new shit for y'all. Keep it real spicy out here for you motherfuckers. Hey, but you know who the fuck it is. It's your boy Easy catching this thing. Don't make me catch it with the left hand. That's nasty. That's nasty. Hey, but I appreciate y'all rocking with me, bro. This is week 2 of the NFL season, bro, and it's a fucking live one. This season is going to be top tier, and I'm so hyped for it. You know what I'm saying? Really am. I cannot wait. I cannot wait, bro. This season is going to be so marvelous. Marvelous. But y'all stay tuned. I'm going to get at y'all on the next one, all right? You know who it is. Don't make me catch you with the left.